Stan Gibilisco here from the Nerd Castle Penthouse. I'm just going to do a little experiment with lighting as I sit here in front of my Microsoft Surface Pro 2 looking at the camera, which is right at the top center of the screen. Right now what I'm using is an LED light, a particular type of LED light. I forget the brand name of this thing. Let me look at it. Nebo Work Bright. It's an excellent little workshop light. And I'd like you to just evaluate the different colors and the way that these lights affect the way my face looks, because I've found that some of them look very much different on the recordings that I make, or the videos that I make with this Surface Pro 2, very much different than they do in the real world, or to my real eyes. So off with that light. Now I'm going to turn on a lantern that I got from Twin City Hardware down in Rapid City. Or not Rapid City, it's down in Deadwood. That's the one I've been using for some of the videos that I have made. I don't know, it's Rayovac lantern. It uses 4D cells, and it has a peculiar kind of LED-like light in it. It says that with these 4D cells it'll last for 13 hours. Kind of a neat little thing that would come in handy for camping and things like that. I'm sure that you just love looking at darkness like this. Now this is a Rayovac incandescent bulb lantern. Very bright light. So I'm not going to shine it straight at my face. Well, if I do, it's probably going to wash out, eh? See, it's also blind me. This device does seem to be pretty good, though, at adjusting to changes in the light. Whereas I have had other tablet devices that have a lot harder time with that. So this is a regular incandescent lantern with a big old 6-volt, one of those big old 6-volt bricks inside of it. It's also something that I use. It's nice and bright. Navigate around with. And finally, I'd like to show you a Energizer brand LED flashlight. This has probably a couple of dozen LEDs in it. It casts kind of a spot. I just shown that right at the screen there, and you see how this screen, of course it washes out when I shine it right at the camera like that, but it recovers real quick, see? Total whiteout. There's my face with this beam on it. And then, of course, it's very, very dark in this room without these lights. About the only light on in here is a very dim desk lamp, sort of with a shade on it that blocks the light here. And so I'm trying to think what's the best light I should be using for this, for making these videos. That's part of it. But I'd also like you to just look at this and see for yourself how these different lights. Now this is that Nebo light again with a different. So it's got a couple of lights on. It's kind of a neat little device. I had one of them though, and it kicked the bucket on me. It broke like a week after I bought it, so I'm not real impressed with that. But so that's the way this business works, and that's just a little experiment that I wanted you to witness, so that maybe it'll help you decide what type of light to use when you want to sit and yammer at your friends and enemies, either on YouTube, Skype, or wherever else, with a Surface Pro 2. I really like this device, by the way, the Microsoft Surface Pro 2. Till next time, Stan Gibilisco signing off from the Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. So long.